Hey everybody, welcome back. Northernlion plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. How about that? Playing some Eden today. Perhaps you've heard of her. MBJF 6026. 6026. 6026. Say Northernlion, what is the seed? 62T6. Wait, I forgot. 6T26. The seed with the scissors and bomb bag you need. 6T26. Our T's and our damage are things that we lack. 6T26. Let's hope that we get some DPS on the stack. 6T2. I can't remember the. Why is it so hard to say that? 6T26, 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 and okay, so I apologize, and if you left, I understand. But we got a bomb bag. Bomb bag is good stuff. Bomb bag, Gordon Bomb Bag, Coach Mighty Ducks in the movie, The Mighty Ducks, also drops a bomb for us on the regular, which is very exciting. Because we're gonna look at that right off the bat. Didn't even get to finish my sentence, and they finished my sandwich. We got a tinted rock. Gave us a single spirit. It's easy come, easy go. This is one of the most fun archetypes for an enemy in this game. So how about we just get you to, yeah. Just gonna need you to move in this. Peter, if you could just move in this general direction, that'd be great. We'll just get you to move over here. That'd be great. Yeah. Don't get knocked over the rocks, please. Thank you. Okay, you know what? It is an XL floor. Oh, okay. I was about to go to the curse room. A decision that would have proven unwise in all likelihood. Although, to be fair, we could have teleported directly to the curse room. This is a very, actually, genuinely kind of spooky situation. It shouldn't... Oh, that was a little dicey. It shouldn't necessarily be that bad, but it's just a little dangerous. We're gonna take this very, very slow. It's just a little dangerous, like, to have 2 HP and also be, you know, on the same, an XL floor where, you know, your deal with the devil is going to determine so much. I think we would like to convert it, if possible, into a spirit heart immediately, which is exactly how this is going to go down, which is very exciting. We could buy compost as well. I don't really see that being a high value play. I have been wrong before. Compost is one of those items, like, all level with you, it might be the most underrated item for me. I underrate it. Not like I'm the person that's buying low on it. Like, I sold high on compost. I don't understand it. It's not for me. And by not for me, I mean I haven't put in the effort. Like so many things that people think are not for them, the effort has not been put in to understand it fully yet. So we get the belts. I'm willing to fight here. We are massively underpowered. You know, we're like 30% lower than we want to be on rate of fire and like 30% lower than we want to be on damage. I mean, I guess we're 1,000,000,000% lower than we want to be on both of those stats, but, you know, within reason, we're missing the two most important stats beyond like a survival ration of HP. So I'm a hopeful. I mean, we got Mom's Knife in the first Isaac run of the day. All we need is a little Mom's Knife in the second run of the day, and then, you know, the world's your oyster. We will take. And I think we'll hold this, actually. This is a hodl situation, mostly because, honestly, I'm not convinced the scissors are good. The way I look at the scissors is once every 2 rooms you get kind of like a bad familiar. But man, oh man. Now we placed our faith in Blast Hard Cheese, and we're placing our faith in the last 2 item rooms available to us on this floor. Maybe, no, it's not a reroll machine in the shop either. Alright, so we're kind of, I mean, we're just, you know, cursed temporarily. We're cursed temporarily. I mean, this is, I guess we're going pretty fast, actually. I shouldn't actually complain. I mean, we might be out of this floor, like, before the 7-minute mark or so, which is not really bad. And this actually is gonna... It gives us a chance to open this thing wide open. One more bomb. We can blow up the blood bank. If we blow... Okay, very interesting. If we blow... Can you eat that? You can't eat that. Okay. I can eat this coin. You can't eat that coin. Ah! Appreciate your cooperation. Classic internet video. If you're a fan of classic internet videos, you must love that one. We will absolutely endeavor to go inside of our curse room on this one as well. We're only 2 guppy items away. I mean, that means an easier way to say that is that we're only 1 guppy item in, but still, we do want that. You know, like, could you just eat this coin? No? Alright. I'll tell you, a bomb pays for itself real quickly here, but I don't want to do it just because the IV bag or the blood bag is like a fairly likely payout. But I think we don't want the money. I think we have so many, like, sticky nickels that Bumbo could actually hit max level on the first floor. This is like an altar in Spelunky. Like, we're about to get the Kapala. If you're not familiar with what the Kapala is, then I apologize. Wait, you're not watching Spelunky too? Like, I'm not gonna tell you how to spend your time. You know what? I should be marketing myself more, like, to the existing viewer base. Like, I know there's people out there you only watch Isaac. You know? Trust me. If you're watching Isaac, like, 8 years after the game has originally come out, I'm not out here trying to rock the boat and get you to notice that there's a whole great world of content and video games out there, apart from Northernlion's The Binding of Isaac series. I would strongly encourage... I'm not gonna lie to you. Here's what you should not watch. If you're an NL diehard, then don't listen to me. You know, watch whatever you want. Don't buy in on the Fall Guys series. It's on the way out. It's a lot of fun. Like, I love playing Fall Guys. We've had some incredibly pogged episodes. Its best days are behind it, or at least it's in a little bit of a lull until we hit the next season or some kind of major content update. Watch in order of importance. Watch whatever you like to begin with. So if you already like, you know, Isaac, keep watching Isaac, of course. I appreciate it. Then watch one-off videos. I'm trying to put them in a playlist of, like, you know, best content. Best is a little subjective, but also I'm the person in charge of choosing, so how could I possibly be wrong? So you can go look at, like, the homepage should have a best videos tab. That's not... I can't guarantee that the content of the videos is the best. However, it has an advantage over everything else in that most of the videos that are in there are not from a series. You know, it's not like I'm plucking things from a serial. They're like, you know, chef's selections. You know, it's today's special. So that stuff will always provide you with a nice little variety. And if you're looking for serialized stuff, you should watch Spelunky 2. It's the best series right now, in my opinion, apart from Isaac, if you already enjoy it. Lots of mysteries being solved, lots of highs. Everybody gets high, everybody gets low, because these are the days when anything goes. We've got invincibility. This is... Let's go, dude! Okay, so what do we do next? Every day is a winding road, brother. It's very simple. You buy a bomb. You take this bomb, and you deposit it right here. And then you get yourself bumboed out of your freaking mind. Did you see... But... Turn around and you're a bumbo. Turn around and you're older. Turn around and you're a bumbo that'll crawl on the floor. You know that song? Song about aging, but that your child aging. It makes you. It's a melancholy one. And the NLSS VODs. I mean, come on. If you're not watching them on Twitch, anyway. Let me in. No, thank you. I really actually like where we're at here. We spent too much time from the perspective of, like, you know, if you wanted to make it the boss rush. However, we got a good value out of it. Like, HP was one thing. We got a decent amount of money, even though we also gave a lot of money to Bumbo. And we got a next level Bumbo. We definitely want him to get 1 level deeper. Really? They're like 2 lovers cards. But this Bumbo he's about to go to a rocket ship to the moon. I personally guarantee it. How could we go wrong? We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Easy. Now, that should have belonged to Bumbo. That's my mistake. But Bumbo, you'll have your chance, okay? We've had really good luck with pills lately. I'm willing to send it, dude. That's what we in the business call YOLO. Did you guys hear the news recently? Turns out the guy who invented the phrase YOLO, he just became a Buddhist. Isn't that weird? Reincarnation. It's a joke about reincarnation. Hey, make some more jokes about religion. No, that's okay. You know, we try to keep things non-controversial here, like saying parking tickets are good. We don't really need another bombs or key, which I think is what was available there. Hate this. We don't like this room. Mostly because this guy is just insanely annoying. Now, that was not a play that I enacted in order to try to kill him necessarily. That was just a happy accident. What I was really trying to do was just get to the second secret room, and if he happened to die at my hands, then, you know, we'll take that as a happy little accident. Okay? I don't mind. It's not what I was looking for, but I would say I do not mind. Now, what I do mind is that, you know, we're getting into the middle of this run. This is where the run's supposed to start building momentum. Would I say that it's built momentum? Conversationally, I don't know. We've had a little bit of a more manic demeanor in this episode than usual, but that's fine. We did manage to get a little bit of self-aggrandment and advertising out there, which is occasionally a positive. Yes, yes. I just need this Bumbo to get one more level up. Gil needs a new pair of shoes. Come on. You ever think about how messed up it is that, well, hold on, I didn't finish my train of thought. I apologize. It's not even close to hitting its stride. Hopefully, if this is its stride, then, you know, rethink your dreams of making it as an Olympic runner. Let's put it that way. But, it's not even close to being where it needs to be from the perspective of, you know, run offense or quality in essentially any capacity at all. HP maybe is the exception. But I got faith that it can get there. We got a couple of, like, ooh, that was close. We got a couple of fairly easy plays coming up. Like when this Bumbo hits next level, we'll be very happy with that. We got a good deal with the Devil Chance on this floor. That's always a good thing, of course. I mean, even when it's not good, it's the only... Yeah, I mean, even when a deal with the devil is not good, you're always happy to see it. Sometimes you could be happier. Like, I could be happier in this one if we had gotten, like, even a single penny paid out from the golden chest instead of just a trinket that I do not care for, but... At least, like, the run damage is really bad. But it's still workable. I'm not happy with it. I want to make that clear. Given the choice, this wouldn't be where I would want to be. But at least we're not, like, rolling our eyes while we're killing basic enemies. Which happens to me from time to time. You know, sometimes I'll be... Just, come on. Oh, come on. Why do you think I'm in this room, dude? On the last run, we were already on, like, we were at the end of the game by this point. Don't make me blow up this judgment, dude. You know what? I never had a choice. That hurts. That's not the payout you want to see. Let's go. Can I tell you something? I don't understand where these coins are coming from. Why are there coins coming out of my body? I'm looking and I'm like, okay, we got Ball of Tar. That's not the coins, right? Where are these coins coming from? Does Bumbo give you the chance to shoot coins? Am I shooting coins, or are they just popping out of enemies disproportionately? I was gonna say I don't often get confused about Isaac, but that is demonstrably false. I am oftentimes confused about things that happen in this game. Hey! In spite of my experience. Help. Help. Help me. You're not gonna get me. I'll play chicken with you all day. Coins. Coins, dude. It's about the money! Dude, I did have what I consider to be a great idea. Now, I hate talking about ideas, because I really do... I don't see the value in them. I understand that's kind of like it's an old kind of mentality, don't get me wrong. The idea that, like, you know, an idea is not worth anything. Like, only the implementation is worth things. The problem is, I agree with that, and yet I have the audacity to call some of my ideas good without having the ambition to actually enact them. You know, I got a lot on my plate right now. It's not like I'm sitting around doing nothing. But, you know, I would just like somebody else to take this idea for me. Like, that was kind of like my grandparents' idea of how, like, a person could get rich. Is that you would be like, you know, you could start your own business or whatever. You could win the lottery. You could be a professional baseball player or something like that. But for the every person, the everyman, the most likely way to become rich, come up with a good idea and sell it to, like, a huge company. Like, there's a branch of every company that's like, all right, we're hearing 75 ideas from the public today. What about a seatbelt that buckles itself? What about a pillow that's shaped like your head? You know, stuff like that. What about orange juice that it stays good forever? What about a vacuum cleaner that never breaks? You know, you get the idea. Anyway, what was I talking about? I'm just saying I think that's kind of naive. Yo! We still made it. Mom's coin purse. And we're not, you know, I know I said we're always happy to see it. This is the exception to the rule right here. Or at least we can get in there. You know what? Push him into the fire. Anyway, what was my idea? Shark Tank for streamers. But it's not like, I know that you're like, what would that be? It wouldn't be pitching streams, because, like, I'm pretty uncomfortable with that idea. The idea that, like, a large streamer could buy stake in a smaller streamer. Like, it's a little, and I recognize the irony in me saying this, but it's a little too, like, ruthlessly capitalist even for me, that you could, like, buy the rights to somebody's career for pennies on the dollar, and then if they ever took off, they got to start paying you. It's just a little too much for me, I guess. But I think, like, you know, there's streamers out there who are doing pretty well for themselves. And I think having the opportunity to run, like, a show where people with, like, maybe not huge businesses, like, I wouldn't expect to see, you know, like, Shopify on there. But, you know, people might be like, hey, you know, I'm 16, I'm in high school, and I need, like, $5,000 for my, like, esports platform startup, and in exchange for, like, you know, 10% of the company's value or something like that. I think that'd be a cool show. Could you consistently find people to pitch? I don't know about that one. But I think it could be entertaining nonetheless. Hello, Ruka. Ruka, I gotta tell you, there's two entities in this household that cry right now. You and the baby. You take lower priority than the baby right now. When the baby cries, everybody stands at attention. We gotta get this baby. Guy, food. It just had food. Okay, well, change your diaper. Sure, your diaper's clean. Maybe she wants to go in the bouncer. Put her in the bouncer. You know, it's we do triage. Try to, like, figure out what could possibly be wrong. When you meow, I was gonna say you're taking your life into your own hands. That's not really what I mean. All I'm saying is after an afternoon of baby cries, when the cat meows, and the cat meows, doo-doo-doo, you go, you know what? I think you can sort this one out for yourself, brother. Speaking of which, please. There we go. Oh, come on. I'm just begging you. Just a wafer-thin bit of pocket change, please, so that Bumbo can actually start doing some damage. Or alternatively, what if you gave us an item that actually affected our two most relevant base statistics? Just kidding, they don't exist in the game anymore. Have a ball of tar. I do like Bumbo, though. Bumbo's a fun item. I'm not salty about that. I'm telling you, streamer Shark Tank, it'd be fun. Could be a cool... I mean, it's one of those things where, like, you know, whenever somebody's like, I've got an idea, I'm like, sure, let's hear it. They're like, play Demon Souls. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that's easy. I can do... Come on, man. I'm like, I can do that. Whenever they're like, I've got an idea. What if you held a tournament with 127 other streamers to see who's the best at Jeopardy? And I'm like, dude, I can't... Let me give you a little dirty secret about streamers. You can't work with them. We're the worst people to work with on the planet. I've said it 100 times probably. You're probably sick of me talking about it. I mean, we went through it with Champions Assault, and I don't blame anybody involved. It's just like, it's the way streamers are. Hey, did you read that contract where we want to give you money to play a video game? Oh, sorry. I'm too busy today. Maybe I'll read it tomorrow. It'll only take a second. Sorry, I got the cat right now. There we go. It'll only take a second. If you just sign on the dotted line, we'll send you, like, you know, more money than you would have ever thought possible to do this for a living. No, I'm just not really feeling up to, like, opening a PDF today, you know? And well, not anymore. There were times in my quote-unquote career where I have been, you know, I wouldn't say that, but maybe like a less caricatured version of that. Oh my god, dude, this run is falling apart. Please, please, Bumbo, you just need one more coin. You know, so I work with, you know, I call him my manager, I call him my publicist, but in many ways, like, the publicist aspect, it doesn't matter, you know, it's not like I gotta give a statement to Bloomberg News every day or whatever. He can't be killed without this bomb. We have to use our bomb. The bomb has been blocked by a fly that he created. He also creates 4 flies every time he dies that spawn right in front of him. So, like, I ask you, what can I do here? Oh, just get close to him so that when you knock him over, the flies hit you. How about they, like, some of these champions just need to be toned down, okay? Champion spawners, like, I'm not salty about, I always tend to default to the idea that, like, oh, enemies have too much HP. Or, like, oh, damage upgrades don't happen as often as they should anymore. You know what it really comes down to? Some champion enemies need to be reworked, particularly enemies that spawn other enemies. I mean, like, I have to kill you to access the item room. That's what's messed up here. It's not, like... It's not possible to do it, is the frustrating part. And I have no, like, orbital or anything, so... I don't know. So, like, here's the new game plan. The doors will open eventually, I think, unless they won't open because that one has already opened. Oh my god, we did it. I was gonna come back with a full charge of Krampus's head. But... You, like, okay, we're gonna take it, but, like, you gotta be kidding me. This is getting a little silly. You're gonna laugh, but, like... And this is where we're going now, I guess. But I really think Isaac almost needs a pity timer, like Hearthstone does. You know, when you're open Hearthstone packs, they don't want you to get so demoralized you never spend any more money. So they'll, you know... Oh, if you haven't had a legendary in 30 packs, you're guaranteed to get a legendary or whatever. Something along those lines. I didn't want a bomb anyway, so thanks. They really need that in Isaac, but, like, with a special item pool. You could have it, like, intersecting with the Deal with the Devil pools. It's some of the better, like, you know, like Magic Mush, any tiers upgrade, any damage upgrade, etc., etc. I really, truly, in my heart of heart, feel that this game would suffer less from the item bloat if they just made it so that, like, hey, you haven't had a damage upgrade all run? We're gonna give you a damage upgrade. I recognize, by the way, I didn't have to take damage there and screw up my Deal with the Devil. So be it, right? Que sera, sera. Like, it's so unbelievable. And I get that, like, I probably sound like a baby right now, but it's unbelievable to me that we've been waiting for coins, like probably 1 to 5 coins maximum, or a single tiers or a single damage upgrade. We're on the caves too at 23 minutes, which is on, like, the sun's going down. It was high at the start of this run. It is now going down. Like, who, like, I'm not trying to be too salty, like, I'm not gonna quit Isaac, but who in their right mind wants to play this? Like, look at this. It's just madness. Like, we have no actual means, and I recognize, like, you gotta, like, in order for Isaac to be hard, there's only a few levers you can actually pull. This is the worst frickin' lever, dude. The lever of just, you literally, like, can't kill a single enemy. It's just too much. Like, I don't know what to do. Oh, well, thank you, Homing Tears. I had a dead-on shot at an enemy that could explode, and instead, that will not be happening. I was thinking, like, you know, we could walk into a mushroom and hope it explodes. Hold on, we slowed him down enough. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Like, bro, this is just getting a little insane. It's like, what do you want from me? Like, did I do something? Thanks for your help, Bumbo. I mean, he's trying his best, you know. I shouldn't get too down on the kid, but... Oh, let's go! We got one. Every single kill from this point onward becomes slightly easier. Let's go! There's 2 down. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Like, I love Isaac. Rebirth is one of my favorite games of all time. We almost just died right there. This just is actually bad and sucks. This needs to be fixed, or at least, like, alleviated in some way in the DLC. It's just kind of asinine. Cue the... This is why I always carry a bomb, just in case I end up in a situation like this. That's why I always have a bomb in my back pocket. You really can't blame anybody but yourself if you don't have a bomb in your back pocket. Now, let's go! I told you we were 1 penny away. Okay, now we gotta go to the shop. No greeds, please. Okay, and we buy this, and now we can start to have fun. Until our daddy takes the jukebox away. Fun, fun, fun. Until your daddy takes the jukebox away. Ooh. It's not jukebox, is it? Till your daddy takes the T-bird away. The T-bird. That's... I always think it's jukebox for some reason. My God. We now have Bumbo. Bumbo is standing still. Bumbo, it's not the time. Thank you, Bumbo. Thank you for your help. Honestly, you're a ray of light in a time of minimal sunshine, and I greatly appreciate it. Because this was like, I got pretty close to just giving the run up. Honestly, it would have been so easy to just walk into them and be like, "Oh no, I'm dead," and people. Honestly, the majority of people would have been like, "NL, I can't blame you. Can't blame you." This is, you know, like, NL, let's say 2 years ago now. NL 2 years ago now is not the same man that NL now is. NL now has determination. He recognizes that, you know, in some ways the struggle is the point. We're gonna move on. We've successfully managed to get another level of Bumbo. We've also successfully managed to go 1 more floor, evading all possible tiers upgrades, which is very exciting for me, because, like, I really, to be honest with you, I think, like, 13 rate of fire and 2.95 damage, honestly, like, I think is sick. I think it's sick, and I'm, like, super stoked. I'm very excited to be headed down to the 5th floor of the game with less than the average DPS of what you'd expect to have at the start of the run, and... You know, you might, like, be falsely interpreting from my tone of voice that I'm a little salty about it. You'll be very incorrect. I'm actually... It's probably, like, one of the best runs. It maybe not the best run, because let's be honest, we did just have a 14-minute long run, but certainly one of the most fun runs we've had in a long time. Like, who needs those stinky runs where you, like, get an adequate amount of damage and you know, all other stats and fun items and so on. When instead you could have a run like this where you're just hoping Bomb Bag pays out like 5% faster than the rate at which you're actually using bombs. Which is constant. Yep, yeah. Don't walk on that. Every deal with the devil at this point is like, you know, imagine you're Charlie Bucket and you're fishing for the golden ticket. That's what we're looking at here. You could take the money, see if I care. Yeah, just throw down bombs, dude, for no reason. Who cares? Who cares? Just for fun. Just we're all having a laugh here. There goes my deal with the devil chance. I swear Bumbo used to do things, except spit out bombs. Like, did you not used to eat enemies? Are you okay? Do you need help? I'm not giving you any more money. I'm gonna be honest, you have not earned it. Munch up some more enemies, and then we'll talk, okay? Oh, geez Louise. Hey, but look on the bright side. We saved the key. Poggy, dude, we saved the key. Go ahead, dude, honestly, hit me. Just, you might as well frickin' hit me right now, because I'm losing my mind. I'm going off. You know what? I didn't even look at what's for sale here. I don't care. Hermit card. I'm already in the shop, though. Explain to me how I'm going to use that. Yeah. Give me one of these. Give me one of these. We're fishing. We're fishing. I do appreciate the ability to fly. The other item is kind of doo-doo. Oh, baby. It's all coming together. Now, I do... And you're going to be like, why complain after your wishes were granted? You're right, okay? Like, I'm pretty happy that we got a very good... Don't give me dry, baby. It's like a harbinger of the run becoming a disaster. Yo, thank you, dry, baby. But what I was gonna say is, I just wish that we'd gotten the damage up without the tears down. But, like, it's still well worth it, don't get me wrong. The thing is, if anything, you should become more picky about the quality of the item you get, the worse your run is late in the game. I'm tired of this idea, like, you know, oh, well, you wanted a damage upgrade, and then when you got one, you complained. Yeah, you know, it's like imagine you were at a restaurant, you order your food. I mean, there's the fact that I mean, there's a little entitlement in this. I'm just going to own up to that. But you order your food, and then it comes out, you know, instead of coming out after like 20 minutes, 15 minutes maybe, comes out after like an hour, and then it's like 1/3 of the portion size you expected. Well, you said you were hungry. I was. Now I'm famished. But look, let's just be positive, because we are pretty close to, just pretty close to the run popping. We don't, oh, come on. We don't want to see a deal with the devil here, but I'm not willing to lose the HP necessary to make it so. We're going down to Necropolis 2. What on earth? It is the run that never ends. We still got the deal with the devil. That's kind of incredible, but I'm not going to take it as a sign. Curse of the Unknown. That's all right. It's very easy to remember how much HP you have when you have 2 of it. It's probably the second number that you learn in school. You might say 0. You and I went to very different schools then. I'm going to try the pause button and hope that Bumbo do be munchin', though. Not Mnuchin. That's the head of the United States Federal Reserve. Talking about munchin'. Like, yum, 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 yum. Let's see if this works. He do be eaten. Okay. So this is not incredible, but it is something. NL, it's pronounced. I don't care how it's pronounced. Can you name the head of the Canadian Reserve? I don't think so. Just the fact that I know his name is indicative that something's terribly wrong. Hey now, don't be so... You know that song from the 90s? Maybe not. It actually has not maintained its level of popularity. But it goes, Tell me all your thoughts on God, 'cause I'm on my way to see it. That it popped into my head the other day. It was like, it'd be a really cool thing to, like, sing to your friend if they just got a cute puppy or something, you know? You could be like, tell me all your thoughts on dogs, 'cause I'm on my way to see them. You got me. This is gaming. High octane digital. He's done, huh? You're just out? You're just tapped? Thanks for your help. I really appreciate it. Bro, this sucks. I'm lucky that I'm so freaking twisted up, dude. I'm like Joaquin Phoenix in that one movie, Walk the Line. I'm so like freaking twisted that even though this run is insanely horrible, I'm like having a good time. That's how damaged I am. Like, it reminds me of that one movie with Jared Leto, Blade Runner 2049, where his cybernetics got damaged. You know what I'm talking about, dude? But it'll kill me. Yeah, but hold on. Balls of Steel? Come on, man. You see the bit, right? We don't have to continue with that bit. Just a spirit heart. Just a spirit heart to allow me to purchase Mommy's knife. We got another Joker cards. Like, that's really good. We have Mom's Night on speed dial. If we can just get a single spirit heart. This is a great opportunity. So we got our spirit heart. I kind of wouldn't mind one more. Thank you. Okay. Now, we got the exact opposite problem we just had. Now our damage is good, but our HP is going to be highly suspect. But actually, this is where Thunder Thighs kind of pogs up. Gotta check. You gotta check. Go ahead, do some munching, brother. I don't think we were ever gonna get you out of that, unfortunately. Yeah, why not? We're looking. Homing knife, by the way, it's a little wonky. Like, it feels like when, you know, you ever have, like, a TV remote and it starts to run out of batteries? You could swear that, like, sometimes you press the volume down button and it doesn't actually do the volume down. That's, like, how the knife feels. It's just, like, you're like, something's not right. It's like when your wireless Xbox controller is needs new Duracells. But it's still highly performative. Like, it's still getting, or performant, I should say. It's still getting work done. In fact, it's getting so much work done that I am, like, very tempted to leave. I'm not gonna leave because I'm smarter than that. Even though I would rather be impatient right now. We have a deal with the dev. And the way that we're on like a nickname basis. This is how we talk in California. I mean, I got to deal with the dev coming up. I can't make 2:30. Can we do 2:15? I got a little deal with the dev. I can't miss it. It's a D with the D, DWTDD. So what am I talking about? It's very simple. We need to buy as many spirit hearts as possible. I don't even care about 9-volt. It would be nice if we could afford it and other things, but we can't, and that's okay. We will get the heck out of town. And let me tell you, I'm learning my lesson. It was 1 week ago today that I lost the streak on a run that we probably should have kept moving. Maybe, I don't know. It was a salt-induced episode. There's no doubt about that. But this week, we're not sneaking in one more. This one is. Once it's over, it's over. Because this one has really, like, sapped my will to live. At the end of the run, it's going to look great. We, by the way, completely could have afforded to take the knife earlier. I was just... Was I wrong about the amount of HP we had? I must have been. No, it's the children who are wrong. But the rooms on the caves, like, honestly... If that had happened in the game prior to release, it probably would have delayed its release by like another 2 months while they solved that problem. That's not meant to be like a mean-spirited joke. It's meant to, if anything, it's actually meant to be a positive thing and say they care about the quality of the game. That shouldn't be happening, in my opinion. Maybe you disagree. I didn't really finish my train of thought earlier, but yeah, like, I know that if you want Isaac to be difficult, you know, there's very few levers you can pull for an experienced player that's pretty good at dodging. Not amazing necessarily, but you get the idea. I don't want to... You can say it, I can't say it. Oh, NL, you're the best. Stop it! Stop it! That's too much pressure. But, you know, the most fun lever to pull is, hey, you got a lot of damage, but the enemies are hard to dodge the bullets of. You know, you have an adequate amount of ability to kill, but the enemies themselves are kind of tricky. Like, that's the fun... No, I'm not rerolling this run. Screw you, I worked for it. You know, something like Gungeon is kind of like that. You know, you can feel powerful and still run up against enemies where you're like, holy crap, this is going to be tricky. Then there's also, like, you know, you could raise the consequences of getting hit. Oh, you're in a good spot, but these enemies, now that you're on the womb, they do twice as much damage and you only have 2 HP, so things are dangerous. The worst one is... hey, you don't do any damage and the enemies have a lot of HP, so you're just mindlessly hitting the button for 20 minutes. And then to add on top of that, oh, the enemies, after you kill them, they come back to life if you don't hit them again fast enough. That's just like pure... It's like a Schadenfreude engine. It's no longer the troll engine. Okay, take me down one more level. I'm gonna stop belly aching, I promise. Okay, hello. Hello, Tomo, welcome. Are you winning, son? Grown man yells about video game. Whatever, dude. Yeah, but aren't you a grown person yelling about a grown man yelling about video games? So tell me, who's the real, who's the loser in this situation? Person I made up in my own head that is inevitably gonna actually offend a lot of people who are good fans of the content? See, I'll take that back. What I meant to say is, sorry. Is it too late now for me to say sorry? Do. Canada. That's how we talk. Oh, welcome to the Vancouver Olympics, eh? Get yourself a frickin' beaver tail, bud. I gotta be honest, I like kind of feeling like I should have re-rolled. Oh, so you just did maybe the shot was in the air at the time, whatever. Even though we have Mom's Knife, I'm like, I kind of feel like I should have re-rolled this one, but whatever. Whatever. What we should honestly do is just, like, chill out a little bit, you know? Like, stop being so tightly wound. And just imagine we were listening to some lo-fi beats to chill to. Instead of the heartbeat of the womb. Things are going to start to move real quick, and I think that actually works heavily against us, especially after taking that damage. We would love to beat the odds to get a deal with the devil with 9 lives. That it was a bit of a stretch, I'll admit, so the fact that it did not happen does not offend me. That was scary. But we're hoping maybe Eternal Hearts, Red Hearts, okay. It's going to be dangerous. Like, this one definitely has the capacity to... I mean, it is kind of off the rails. We don't need any help to go off the rails. Okay, there is no vanity there. It's an invisible vanity. So we're leaving? That room sucks. Don't forget the pause button. In this case, the pause button is really more like the pog button. Every time you press it, a pog champ gets his global emote. See that? I went to bat for you, homing knives. I really did. What I need you to do is stop splitting the difference between 2 enemies. Stop, you know, summing the position of their vectors and then dividing by 2 in order to find where you should be shooting. That's not the way it should be going. What you should be doing instead is just zeroing in on the vector of the closest enemy, repeating, of course. I gotta tell you, it's a little spicy, but I actually think we should take the left hand. Why would I say something so brave and yet so true? I think we need to maximize our spirit heart gain. And, like, there's great stuff in the golden chest, potentially, but it's not the kind of great stuff I need right now. So I'm hoping that if we do this, and then re-enter, they'll become red chests, and then... Well, lots riding on this last one. We gotta try. F. I still think we hold it. I mean, you may find this to be a bizarre take, considering how many chests can be HP upgrades on the chest. But I almost feel like we're better off taking the left hand of the chest, strategically speaking. Why would I say something like this? We need the spirit hearts, dude. No! I think we got 1 red heart left right now. Like, there's really no other way around it. Like, we need the spirit hearts. So we're... A lot is riding on this right here. Okay, these enemies have homing tears and could have easily just ended my life. There's a shop of some sort. What's up with that? Okay, here's the deal. You get that out there. That's exactly what I'm looking for. How'd you know? We're going to give you some keys. And you're going to give me some red chests that contain nothing. We contain nothing, Lebowski. We gotta stick with the Book of Sin. Like, pause button is fine, right? It's totally fine. It even has, like, a special value for us right now. Come on, man. But we just need a little more. It's just... It's an endless roller coaster. Oh, it's a spirit. Oh, it's a tinted rock. Oh, but it doesn't pay out with spirit hearts. Oh, but it paid out with the red chest. Oh, but it paid out with pills. But the pills are not good. They contain potassium benzoate. Oh my god, are you kidding me, dude? My word, we actually got a health upgrade as our final drop. I am stunned, thrilled, but stunned. I believe we have 2 full heart containers right now. Not trying to flex. I'm just saying if we get hit once, that means we have to pop the strength card. Emperor. You know what? I think that's our only way out of this cursed situation. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Just one. Okay, look. I took a gamble on it. It did not come to pass. Would I do it again? Bop, bop. Probably not. I think that I think there's a theoretical chance that the left hand is the right decision. In this case, I don't think it was. I am truly stunned, especially after... I mean, it was really like the last 3 rooms brought this run together. Everything else was horrible. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps us a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya!